The following podcast is being brought to you by the Defy Life Podcast Network.
On today's episode of the Anything, Everything, and Nothing podcast with Lynn and Kim, the ladies discuss conscious uncoupling and bonus parenting. The Warriors play their trump card on Trump. They tackle the age-old question, is a mission a lie? Pretty girls, an ignorant-ass daddy gives a dumbass gift. The rape of a Facebook woman on live. And Kim flirting with the construction worker at a stoplight. Here are your ladies, Lynn and Kim.
Girls, we run this mother. Yeah. Girls, we run this mother. Yeah. Girls, we run this mother. Yeah. Girls, we run this mother.
Welcome to episode 14 of Anything, Everything, and Nothing with Lynn and Kim.
Sponsored by GoDefyLife.com. Visit www.GoDefyLife.com for all your podcast content, music, sports, TV, and Defy Life gear.
What's up, big sis?
What's happening, baby? What's going on? 7 o'clock on a Sunday night?
Well, you know how I feel about that.
Well, the main thing is what we're doing. We're here giving the people what they want.
That's what we are supposed to do.
That's what we're supposed to do. What's going on? How was your day?
I had a day or two days of absolutely nothing. I did absolutely nothing. Nothing.
You sound as if that's a problem.
Well, it's a blessing and a curse.
Okay. A B and a C. Tell me about the B and a C.
Right. It's a blessing and a curse because, doing nothing is cool. Like, you're just chilling, laying low, resting. But then all the stuff that got to get done didn't get done. Okay. And I won't say all because I did do a little something. I did feed the kids. So don't call the people on me. I did feed the kids.
Thank God that was one of the important things that you decided to do.
Right. That I decided to do.
Yes.
I could have chosen not to.
She said I did feed the kids. Like that was an option. Like, okay. Mira would have been like, Mom, I know you're not doing anything today, but my belly's not full. Mira gonna let you know.
Exactly. Mom, and then we are hungry.
Edison gonna be like, yeah, what Mir said, Mom.
Mir is starting to get this little smart mouth. I can see him being like, Mom, we are hungry.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Mir, like 2 seconds from getting backhanded around here.
Not pimp slap. Pimp slap. Okay. Mir, please, baby, don't get pimp slap.
So I did feed them, and I did wash some clothes.
Okay. All right.
A few items.
Well, that wasn't our official check-in. That was just like, how was your Sunday? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's true. I wish we could leave it at that because I don't remember the rest of the week.
You know what? We do this every week. Why the hell you can't remember stuff? I don't know. Write it down.
I don't know either.
We do this.
I need to be doing a journal.
We do this every week. Okay, you document your week so that you can tell us about it on the phone. Okay,
do an AEN journal. Okay,
look, this is episode 14. You should have this down pat by now. Okay,
you're right. Then now, okay,
back it up. Look at reel it back in. I'm not fooling around with you. Look, and we will not be on the phone 3 damn hours a night. Okay?
No, we not. So here's my week. The week was
give the people a check in with the people and the listeners.
The week was the same as always. Work and churn. That's it. There were no highlights. Nothing. It was just a week. Went to work, came home.
Listen, I need you to tell me one good thing that happened this week. Damn it. You and this whole half glass empty shit. We're going to stop that. Tell me one thing that happened good this week. Besides me being your big sis. besides that.
Probably all.
You know what? Ooh, if I was near you, I'd be smacking your back head right now. I really would.
Look, the one good thing that happened this week happened to you. I can't tell it. That's the only good thing I can think of.
Wait a minute.
Aside from waking up every morning and, getting through the day with the kids unscathed, that's always good.
That is good. That's right.
Besides that, the only good thing was what happened to you.
What happened to me? Yeah, what happened? What happened about Tuesday?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna check in on that. Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
I got nothing else.
Well, that's so sweet that my good news is good news for you. See, that's why we.
Yeah, girl.
That's why we connected right there. That's why. Okay.
That's it.
Are you finished checking in? Are you finished?
I'm good. I don't have nothing.
Right. Well, let me check in. Now, I don't know exactly how to say this, but y'all, over the last week and a half, I got a little medical notice in the mail, and I had to go do some tests. And for the last 2 weeks, I've been like a little nervous, and Miss Ank's been trying to get in my head. I've been preparing for the worst. But fortunately, on Tuesday, I had the other test, and everything is great. Everything is good. Yay! Woo woo! We did a little celebration thing. Woo woo! Yay! Clap, clap, clap. So I am good. My sis has been there. She was there with me. She called me that morning. Hell, I think you was more anxious than me about what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Look. Brother Kimmett came by that morning.
All right now.
He was like, look, I know it's today. I just don't know what time. So he was here 9 o'clock. I was like, damn. I'm like, look, I ain't even got out the shower yet, So, but everything's good. Oh my God. And let me just say this. The young lady who did the test, her name is Fallon. That's all I know. She was absolutely wonderful. She was so excited for me that, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like when she came in and said that everything was good, she was smiling and she did the whole little clapping thing with her hands, and I was just like, oh, that's so sweet. So she took a lot of the stress off me. And when I went for the test, she, explained to me what was going on, why they wanted to retest. You know what I'm saying? And she was just so calming and so smooth, sis. And my anxiety just came down. It just came down. And then during the test, she was just positive. She was apologetic for the amount of pain that it was. You know what I'm saying? And it was really good. But anyway, got the results right then and there. Everything's good. Thank you, sis, for the prayers. Ross, Brother Kimmett, everybody, just appreciate everything. Everybody was real positive around me, and that made it better for me. So, so right. that was good. That was on Tuesday. And then sis, I got a little feel good little check-in from yesterday.
Okay.
Just gonna check in right quick, guys. Everybody knows that my great niece, who I consider my daughter, Jayla, had another little girl back in December. So I have Marley and McKinley. So Friday night, me and Roz, we babysat while BJ and Jayla went to I think it was the pink ice ball.
Yeah, pink ice.
Okay.
Sis, by the way, Jayla's your niece, not your great niece. Okay.
No, I said my niece. Oh,
you did.
Yeah, Jayla is my niece, and then now I have two great nieces.
The babies are the
the babies
or grand. Okay.
I thought it was. Is it grand? No,
I don't know.
Hell, well, look it up. Shit, don't start googling while I'm telling the story, please.
I know that's right. Go ahead.
Okay.
Story.
But anyway, so Roz and I babysat Friday night. Okay, so we got the 4-year-old Kinley and the 2-month-old Marley. So we get home about 3 a.m. Okay. Wake up at 5 because I got to get on the road to Savannah to see my other little boo thing, little Mike, play basketball down in Savannah. So I'm just saying, I was doing a lot of Friday night and Saturday night, and I realized that my ass is old because I was beat down, tired today and yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
But the feel good story was, and this ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but it kind of got something to do with something, sis.
Mm-hmm.
My brother, it was a beautiful thing. It was me, Michael, his girlfriend, Michael's mother, my mom. We were all there, one big happy family, supporting little Mike at the basketball game.
Mm-hmm.
That was what you call awesome.
Right.
I'm going to use a little emoji. I was feeling happy. You know what I'm saying? But it was really good. Everybody getting along for the benefit of the children. And what really did it, sis, is that we were in Georgia, Savannah, and we came back to South Carolina, and we brought little Michael back with his sister, who is not my brother's daughter. You see what I'm saying? So Toya, who is Michael's ex-girlfriend, wonderful lady, remarried, have a beautiful family, but she allowed Taylor to come back to South Carolina with us. That meant so much to me because it says that everybody's growing. You know what I'm saying? And so they got in the car with me and mom, and then little Mike decided he wanted to ride with his dad. So they got in the truck. He got in the truck with his dad. So then Taylor wanted to follow her brother, you know what I'm saying, to get in the truck. Right. So, but anyway, it was just really, really good. And I was just like, man, this is what it's supposed to be like. This is what, just because you're not together, this is what it's supposed to be like for the kids. You know what I'm saying? And it really made me feel happy. And I told Toya, I said, I feel like we need to just take a family selfie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it was good. And so now, because I mean, when we go get little Mike, you know, Taylor's there by herself. Hell, I'm like, Taylor can come up here.
Right.
She can come up here with her brother. You know what I'm saying? And so I have a niece. You know, like Taylor is my niece. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my nephew's sister. Not gonna get into a whole lot of, but it was just really good. And Taylor was comfortable. She was laughing. She gave us all a hug when we left. She hugged Big Mike. You know what I'm saying? And that's so sweet, sis. And I'm saying, if we could like preach and teach this, it's not about the grown-ups anymore. It's about having healthy kids. You know what I'm saying? And if we handle those situations good, man, it would give us, our kids will just be so healthy emotionally and mentally. You know? Right. But that was just a good thing. So, yeah, me and mama, needless to say, was on the road at 6. I picked mama up at 5:55. We jumped on 26 at 6 a.m. Good. We got to Savannah at 8:20, and the game started at 9. Hot tomate. The love, honey, that the auntie and the grandma got for the babies, okay? Listen. Oh, honey. Girl, and let me tell you, sidebar. When going from 6 o'clock dark to 6:50 dusk dark to the sun rising at 7, girl, listen. And then being behind the FedEx truck, he was either asleep or high. But sis, when I tell you he was in the right lane, left lane, shoulder, right lane, left lane, hot mess. And you know the anxiety started, sis. I hit 85 miles an hour to get past him. I said, Lord, be with the wheel with me. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right.
Because I was like, do I stay behind him or do I try to get past him? Sis, I don't know what he was doing. I think he was sleeping though. It was a hot mess. So we made it on. I got past him and I didn't see him anymore. And I said, be with him, because whatever's going on with him in that truck, it was a hot mess. But I think, sis, my meds might be working, because the old me probably would have pulled off the damn highway and said we couldn't make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with you. Okay. And the big truck thing, I don't do them.
Yeah. So, and when he was swerving and all that, I was like, look, we ain't but 10 minutes from the house. We can really turn around, Mom, just to make it. You know, we can turn around and we can take care of that, you know. But anyway, so anyway, that was a feel good Saturday and Friday, and
all the fuzzies, all the fuzzies.
And then since I got a feel good Sunday because I'm with you doing what we do. You know what? You know what? Okay, so sis, look here. We got a whole lot of that I want to talk to you about. And for the listeners, me and my sis talk about, y'all know, we talk about some stuff. Some stuff we'll get halfway through and then stop because I don't want to know her opinion before we get on the show.
Man, listen, it's so hard.
It's so hard.
It's so hard.
You want to podcast that? And then something be like, yeah. And then some days like, no, we got to talk about this right now. So, but anyway, we you know, we here to do what we do, and I'm ready, sis. You know, I look forward to this, and I'm gonna say, guys, it was a struggle. I ain't gonna lie, I was so tired today. I was delirious. I couldn't get my mojo, but I feel it coming, sis. I feel my mojo.
Good. You good?
Hashtag AEN got me ready. Got me ready.
All right.
Okay, so normally we do the whole in the news and entertainment, but we had a whole lot of stuff that was just kind of on our minds and what we thought about a lot of things. Because there's a whole bunch of stuff and foolishness going on.
Yeah,
so we're gonna come tonight just with kind of what do we think about this? What does my sis think about this? What do I think about certain topics? And then we just gonna move on with the show,
Okay.
Because I don't think there was a whole lot of entertainment and stuff that was interesting to us anyway. You know how we do. If it ain't interested in us, we don't really care.
Right.
So anyway, sis, I mentioned it to you earlier this week that I ain't gonna say the difference between white people and black people. I'm gonna say it might be more wealthy versus non-wealthy, or wealthy versus working class, or wealthy versus poor. But I was looking at the news, and and I told you about this sometime last year about conscious uncoupling.
Mm-hmm.
Remember I told you about that?
You did.
Now, have you heard about it? Have you researched it any? Not really.
I have not researched. I was waiting for you to tell me all about it.
Okay. Well, this is this thing that Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin did. They were married for, I think, maybe like 10 years. They decided to divorce, but they called it conscious uncoupling because that was for the betterment of the children. And I was just like, okay, I like that. So what they decided, sis, was that they were going to break up and divorce, but still maintain a great friendship. And my thought was, like, can poor people or working class people do that? Or when your husband done messed around on you or got a side baby with the side chick, can you uncouple, you know what I'm saying? And it just be all nice and gravy, nice with rice and gravy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I think when you have money, that kind of solves a lot of problems. Yeah, you might still get divorced, but in a divorce decree, you're going to get $5,000 per child. Hell, I'll be your friend too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then what really got me, so now they divorced this 2 years ago. So Gwyneth got married back in October of last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, they done come up something called family mooning.
Who? Family mooning?
You stupid. Yes. Family.
Oh, honeymoon, family moon. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Family mooning, sis. So Gwyneth got married to the new dude. Okay. He's something big in Hollywood because he did something. I got to remember what he did, but I can't remember. But so when they go on their honeymoon, they take Chris Martin, the ex-husband, and adjourn.
Right.
What the hell?
Oh my God.
In what regular world does that work? Okay.
It don't.
But now I'm gonna be honest with you. I felt like we kind of did some coupling, uncoupling yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? Y'all did some conscious uncoupling. You're right.
In our own way. But what I'm saying, sis, is if that could be a thing, and if all people, poor people, black people, white people, Hispanic people, wealthy people, if everybody could do that when there are children involved, that would be a great thing.
Well, I mean, now, seriously, though, y'all really could go on like a family vacation together for real, for real. Why not? Why could it not be a vacation that, Mike and his girlfriend, Lil Mike's mom and her husband and the daughter and everybody go somewhere so that the child is able to be with both parents? Yes.
Why
not?
Because Michael and Toya's husband, they ain't got nothing against each other.
Right.
And beautiful little Taylor ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Right.
So I feel like I've gained a niece, but the whole
Shawana and Toya would be fine.
Should be fine, But the whole
what's the problem?
When people break up, sis, maybe we ought to look at that, because you got that licensure behind your name, and I got that life coaching experience. We might need to contact Gwyneth and really, if people would break
up, call Gwyneth and talk to her about it.
Yes. I don't know if that's her thing, because I guarantee they're gonna write a book on it and make millions of dollars.
Oh yeah.
So I'm saying, look, I'm just uncoupling for the poor black people. Go around doing a seminar about how to help you break up and do what's right for the kids. I think that's a great idea, sis. If we put our minds to it, I'm trying to tell you now. I'm trying to tell you.
It is a good idea. And I mean, and just just parents getting along, period. Just
getting
being
along.
like,
Yes.
ain't nobody asking you to be nobody's best friend, but why 8 years later, y'all
Right.
still got a problem with you?
You got a problem.
Why 8 years later, I got to fight you to see my kids? Or
Exactly.
you questioning me about my new partner,
Right.
or whatever.
Yes.
What is the problem?
What is all that about?
And
So
how do the kids fit into all of that? They don't.
they don't. Exactly.
They don't. They don't fit into what you got, all the funk you got going on with each other. Leave that behind, even if you still feel some type of way. When it comes to whatever's going on for and about the kids, you leave that in the back somewhere. That's not a part of y'all parenting. I don't know, that crap.
It's very
makes
frustrating.
me mad. It is very frustrating
because it can either make very healthy kids or either it can make unhealthy kids.
Yep.
And so I don't know, the whole conscious uncoupling says, I think we could break that down, go around here to some of the to DSS, with the whole, that motherfucker can't see my baby, he don't give me no child support. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not about the child support. I know you need it, but let's work it out. Let's keep that in one compartment, and let's talk about the visitation over here, and y'all break up over here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I do think it's easier when you're millionaires and superstars. You can consciously uncouple. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you got to work at 3 part-time jobs in order to make it happen, it's you carry that animosity. But anyway, I think that's a good thing. I think that's their thing, and I think we ought to do that on the hood level to help our young girls and our young fathers. Because I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, because sis, how many when you were like counseling and you seeing your people, how many of the young guys, and mostly black our kids in the black community, can't see their kids?
Yeah. Oh, a lot.
Mama won't let them see because you don't pay me child support. Daddy can't stand it. Oh, because she mad. And then daddy don't want to see the kid because he mad at the mama because she got a new boyfriend.
Right.
That's rampant in our hood. So we need to go. I don't know, sis. I just got this thing where I just want, we need some healthy kids.
Yeah. And people don't, like I've always say, they don't realize what they're doing to the kids and doing stuff like this. Like you are raising a broken, hurt, angry, whatever other words we can throw in there, and then when they grow up and do something crazy, people talking about, oh, why they did that?
I wonder why. And then the parents like, I don't know. I gave them all the Nikes that they had. Yeah, but you took their dad away,
right?
So, but anyway,
conscious. That whole thing pisses me off to no end.
And
that
I believe
what they call parental alienation.
Girl, say it again. All right.
Parental alienation.
Girl, what does that mean? That sounds like it got some nice little therapeutic term.
That's when the one parent keeps the children away from the other parent.
All right. So guys, don't do the parental alienation.
No, don't do that. That's not cool at all.
Let's try the conscious uncoupling, and then we can grow and evolve into the family mooning. We'll start small, and we'll work our way up.
Start small with first let the other parent see the children. Good gravy. Then when it starts off like that, when they're little, then they get older and they're sour. Yes. And the dad is still trying to see them, and when you ask them what they want to do, they're like, I don't care.
It don't matter. I don't care. Yep. Now,
because now they got this particular attitude.
Yep. And it has manifested all these years.
Because they're thinking that it's the dad.
Dad don't love.
And what they don't know is that he been fighting and fighting and fighting, and it's been the mama the whole time.
Yep. But then the damage is already done. You know what I'm saying? The damage is already done. So, but now, sis, you were telling me about, and I mean, we can move on, but about the bonus dad. I fell in love with that. So I want you to tell the listeners about the bonus dad, because that, I was just like, oh yeah, that's hot right there. Well,
I guess you got bonus dads and bonus moms.
Yeah.
Bonus dad bonus mom is the term used instead of step.
Oh, okay.
Hold on one second. Yeah, so instead of saying stepmom, stepdad, it's bonus mom, bonus dad. You got your bonus. And it's just I guess a more loving way to refer to a step parent.
Well, I love that. I think that is. I've never heard that before.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've never. You heard it before you saw it.
Mhm.
Before you. Oh, really? No, I've never heard that.
Yeah, I've heard people out TV reading stuff.
Oh,
People referring to the step parent as the bonus.
well, now does the step parent or the other parent have to earn it? Because what if you're like you got some step parents who are buttholes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, so if it's a positive situation, uh, nice, influential, love the child, embrace the child, and all that, then you're a bonus parent.
I would imagine, yeah, you got to be cool with them.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, because I'm saying
You want to live up to the word bonus.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because just because you're married to the other parent does not mean that you're necessarily a bonus parent. But anyway,
exactly.
I thought that was when you said that, I was like, that's great, but I did not know that you use that in place of the step parent. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I say yes for the conscious uncoupling. I say yes for the bonus parent, and we're gonna grow into the family mooning. Shit.
Right.
all of that equals healthy children. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay, cute. Well, anyway, I think that's good for the listeners, guys. So if you're out there,
I think it is.
You got some step parents and they're really good to you. Look at them as a bonus parent. If you're breaking up and you're not getting along, and for the kids, do some conscious uncoupling, and then 5 or 10 years from now, everybody can go on a honeymoon. Shit, and we'll keep it popping.
Exactly. We're
gonna work toward the family mooning. Got baby steps.
Exactly.
Okay. Sis.
Yeah.
So, what do you do when, how they say, you did the wrong thing for the right reason? You ever heard that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Okay.
I have purchased food stamps because I ain't had no money. I'm just playing.
I don't know if you want the people to know that.
Listen, I just playing. I just playing. I just kidding. But you know what I'm saying? I didn't have a whole lot of money, and somebody had some food stamps. That's doing the wrong thing for the right reason. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They needed cash. I needed food.
Right.
Okay, but federal, was it the Federal Food Administration? I'm just playing.
Yeah, she just kidding. Just kidding.
Listen, I'm not gonna tell you the side eye that I'm getting from somebody else in this house over here.
I can imagine.
Okay.
I can imagine.
Listen, since that goes back to that.
I'm about to go to jail with you.
That goes back to the bad example when I said the man could have said 8. You remember when I said when the man who said Martin Luther King?
Oh yeah.
I said he could have said 8, and you was like, no, ma'am.
He could have said Martin Luther 8.
Oh Lord. Okay, but anyway,
no,
so
man.
that right there was a bad example of doing the right thing for the wrong reason, and it's just a joke. I'm just joking. Okay, look, sis. Can we move on, please? Can we move on? Okay, so the there was and I told you about it, and I don't know if the listeners heard about it or not, but there was a school superintendent. Okay. A school superintendent. I think she was in Iowa. She realized that a child had not been coming to school. Isn't that how it goes, sis? And when she went to check on the child, realized that the young man was sick. So he didn't have any medical insurance. And so she took him to the doctor.
Right.
As under her insurance. That's against the law. And so she was arrested for fraud in the government, for whatever. But sis, I'm just like, are you serious? You're going to arrest her and charge her because she tried to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
That's
so
that bothers me.
Yeah,
a lot.
A whole lot. Now, I'm going to tell you, sis, I probably would have tried to do the same thing. If you didn't have health insurance and the boys didn't have health insurance, and I would probably say, I would try to put Mir and Edison and take them to the doctor and file it under my insurance. I would be the one to do that. I would be the one to do that.
I would as well.
Because, so you got kids and then you got the elderly. Just let them have medical care. You know what I'm saying? Just let them have free medical care. When the kid turned 18, okay, you got to work or whatever. I understand. But don't arrest the lady for trying to do the right thing. Now, she didn't get fired. She did not get fired. So
she didn't get fired.
She did not get fired.
That's good.
Yeah, but she got arrested. And hell, I don't know. Do you want a criminal charge or would you rather be fired? You know, I'm like,
damn.
Either one of those are not good situations for her. But I'm hoping that maybe they'll drop the charges or maybe just charge her with a misdemeanor or something.
Yeah. Because it's not like she did something criminal against the insurance.
That ain't criminal. I mean, damn, you know.
No,
okay, look, because you got the little boys who just went in the bank the other day and shot up 5 people. Okay,
yeah, what about that?
Okay, right. And Trump. Okay, never mind. And I was gonna say, and 45 talking about the damn border wall. Why don't you go do something with these white terrorists here, domestic terrorists?
Right, the domestic terrorists. Exactly.
You know what happened in Louisiana? This is sidebar. Louisiana and Florida now. Okay.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Well, you know the Louisiana boy killed his parents.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't see that.
He killed his parents, mama and daddy, and then 3 other people in the parish that my son's father lives in.
Oh, okay. And then decided to drive to the bank to go kill somebody else. Or those were the other 3 people?
No, those were the other 3 people. The Louisiana dude that just happened on Saturday.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. He killed his parents. Then he killed the other 3 people, which lived. They were in one parish. He went to the other one, killed 3 other people. One of them, they believe is a friend of his.
Oh, okay. So he just straight crazy all across the goddamn board. He just straight crazy.
Yeah, and loose.
And you know what's going to happen? And see, they're going to use that defense that as he's crazy, something probably happened to him, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, his mom and daddy put him out the house.
Oh, okay.
That's what happened.
Because he got tired of his shit. That's why.
Yes.
Okay.
So then he done kill him.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
I saw it and I alerted my child to check on his father because I did at the time I thought it was random.
Oh, okay. But it's actually where Chad lives in.
Yeah, he lives. Yeah, in one of those parishes, the one where he killed the 3 people.
Okay, well there you go. Okay. So anyway, back to the superintendent. I'm not mad at you. I hope put a petition online. I'm gonna sign it. Don't send her to jail. Don't lock her up.
Right.
You know.
Right. Because that ain't criminal.
I mean,
geez, it's compassionate, is what it was.
Exactly. And then I think they said that the boy ended up having strep throat or something. He could have died.
Right.
And they can't go. Because you don't have any health insurance. You can't go to the doctor or you can't go to the hospital.
Which is crap by itself.
Right. It doesn't make any sense, sis. So I would like, if any of the listeners, if you guys have ever done the wrong thing for the right reason, not sell food stamps, and just for the federal government, if you hear this, it was a joke. I've never done that in my entire life. I was just joking. Okay. So if any of the listeners have ever done the wrong thing for the right reason, email us at lynandkim.aen@gmail.com. I know I'm not the only one who did that. And I know that the superintendent is not the only person who has done the wrong thing for the right reason. But that's a hot ass mess. Since I know you done some wrong stuff for the right reason. Tell me something. Tell us something.
Oh goodness, on the spot.
I know, right?
Ooh, not that I can think of off the top of my head. I mean, I'm sure I had. Well, yeah.
You Miss Righteous now. You know what I mean? I don't curse. I try not to curse. So you may not have done the wrong thing for the right reason.
So we've done it together.
Oh shit, what did we do?
What is called the quote unquote wrong thing.
Okay.
According to our discipline, we should not have used our resources to help clients, but we did.
Oh well. Look. Right. Look.
Right.
Let's move on. Let's move on from that. For Medicaid come and call it.
Listen, okay, that was sold 12 years ago.
Yes, but still, you don't know. It might be Miss Porter from Medicaid department. You know what I'm talking about? She might decide she might be listening and want to go back and check some records. But sometimes you just got to do what your gut and what your heart is telling you to do.
Yeah. I mean, that particular situation, we ain't saying, ain't no names being said, but that situation that they had going on, I couldn't leave them people's house knowing that they were going to bed like that.
Yeah, I know.
And they were little children.
As soon as something go wrong, that's when we get in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Doing the right thing. Trying to do the right thing,
But it went over well.
Well, hell, sis, I don't know what you're talking about because, hell, we done helped so many people.
Well, with this particular family, we did a lot. And then the agency ended up being a part of it down the line. The agency ended up being the family that was chosen for the Christmas stuff.
Oh, okay.
But they had all that other stuff going on.
Okay.
We bought groceries.
Oh, okay.
You remember that?
Yes. The little children got to eat. It ain't the children that the mom and them crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I can't remember how the other situation was solved with the glass door, but that was a problem. We did something to help with that.
Yeah, I remember. Okay, I know who you're talking about. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
But anyway, so yes, we all do quote unquote the wrong thing or the illegal thing for the right reason. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
so-called illegal thing.
We just need to everybody just take a chill pill and look at it as helping someone.
Exactly.
God damn. Okay. But anyway.
Why I got to be all that extra?
Why I got to be the extra? And I'm going to say, I back her and I would have done it again. And I will probably do it myself. I would do that and let the chips fall where they may. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I sure would.
Okay. What else you got, sis? What else we thinking about?
Let's see. Well, what you think about this? That's what we doing, right?
Mm-hmm. I guess.
We have the. I know something that I was passionate about.
Okay, please tell me. And quit acting like you're reading a damn script and just talk.
I wasn't reading a script. I was reading a headline.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
No, but I couldn't remember.
I can tell when you start talking with pauses and things,
yes,
I know you're distracted.
Well, that's how you sounded earlier. But I was trying to remember what we had put in this little category. Okay, so on the subject very quickly of R. Kelly ishness.
The alleged predator.
Right.
The alleged predator.
I'm feeling some type of way about how people are now attacking Erykah Badu, Michelle D'Angelo. I do not know how to say that name.
Sidebar. Her first album is bad as hell. I'm just saying. Now, I'm going to see if I can, while I'm on the podcast, I'm going to see if Roz can go and find her CD for me. I'm telling you, that damn album is bad. Okay.
I need to know how to say her name for real.
It's India Cello.
India Cello?
Yes.
Okay. We'll go with that.
Just call her Michelle. Just call her Michelle.
Okay.
Okay.
And so, is it Michelle with an M or Nee with an N?
Hell, I don't know. I think it's in.
I think it's an N. Michelle.
Michelle, yeah.
I don't know. Anywho, her and they even attacking, Taraji now too for whatever she said, which I don't exactly know. But from what I heard on, when Steve Harvey and them brought it up, they were saying that what Erica was saying was, pray for him. Okay. And I saw where she tweeted that she's looking from all eyes, from all angles, basically. So I don't understand the attack, because why can't she do that? Why can't she look at, as clinicians, as a clinician, as I am, I would have to look at it from all angles, because what if R. Kelly ended up being my client and I decided that I would work with him? Because I can decide not to, but what if I decided to take him on as a client? I would have to work with him based on his issues, and I would have to be compassionate and empathetic toward what he had going on. So all she was saying was, okay, well, he deserves to be prayed for and, and hope for the best for as well. And a point that I made to you earlier about that is, these people who are making these statements that are in the industry may have had a particular relationship with him. And I don't mean, dated him or sexual relationship like that. Right. Musical relationship. We don't know. That might have been, she might have considered R. Kelly her best friend in the music industry. And now all of a sudden she's supposed to just be like, oh, I don't like you. I ain't praying for you. I don't have nothing to do with you. And to know the philosophy of Erykah Badu and, Nichelle, they are like peace people, peace and love. So they forgive all sinners. They pray for all people. So I just don't understand the attack. And no, she didn't say he didn't do it or defend him or he did it because or anything like that. She's just saying, well, hey, he's human. He's a person. He deserves to be prayed for as well. Because clearly he had his own issues.
Okay, because now I think, and then in her tweet or either a second tweet, she says something like, are we going to condemn if the people who he abused or allegedly abused, if they abuse somebody, are we going to condemn them the same way? Didn't she? Right,
she did. I'm looking at it now. What if one of the people who was assaulted by R. Kelly becomes an offender? We going to crucify them too?
Okay. I wish I could get the clip from the concert in which she actually said what she said. Like I don't want to get an excerpt from it. Like she started here. Let's hear the whole thing and see the context of how she said it and what she said. I get the thing about the forgiveness, pray for him. I'm a little beyond that. After, I have made a judgment based on the documentary. I will not lie. But I also think that...
Pause. Let me tell you what she said.
Okay.
I'm putting up a prayer right now for R. She says to the crowd, I hope he sees the light of day. And if he done all these things we heard on TV, I hope he sees the light of day and comes forward. That's what she said.
Well, if that's what she said, I don't understand why anybody got a goddamn problem with that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't get that.
That is not defending him.
That is not defending him. No, it is not. And if that's what she said, then I'm with her 100%. I'm through with the whole R. Kelly with the he was abused. So we already had that conversation on 2 podcasts ago. So if that's what she said, Erica, do your thing, because she does come from the place of peace and love and hotep and all that. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah. Now, what did Nichelle say? What did she have to say? Why are people?
She came back on one of Erica's tweets, which I'm trying to find. She said, okay, so people came at Erica all kinds of ways.
Okay.
I really want to say how much I loved Erykah Badu's concert, but can't get over how she tried to justify and defend, which she did not do.
Well, hold on, but where is the justification and the defending in that statement?
Exactly.
The hell? Okay. Anyway, go ahead.
Some dude said she was mad, disrespectful to the city, and a shitty use of her platform, and then he called her a crusty ass bitch.
Oh.
So yeah,
look, that's a whole nother level of a bad day. That ain't got nothing to do with Erykah Badu and what she said. That's a whole nother level of something right there.
Yeah. So she came back saying, "I love you unconditionally. That doesn't mean I support your poor choices. I want healing for you and anyone you have hurt as a result of you being hurt. Is that strange to you? That's all I've ever said. Anything else has been fabricated or taken out of context." So she went back and said what she said.
Clarified what she said.
Right. Okay. She clarified what she said. Then Nichelle came back and on one of the tweets, and I saw that tweet earlier this week, and I don't know how to go back and find it, but Erica was saying something about seeing all eyes, and all Nichelle came back and said was, yeah, I agree with you, basically.
Okay. Oh Lord. Well.
So people, they doing too much, man.
You know what I realize is? What I realize is people hear what they want to hear.
Yeah, exactly.
People listen to what they want to listen to, because if what you quoted is what she said, where did he say justifying and defending? Where did he get that from? What were you listening to? What were you listening to?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And I know that in just everyday life, because obviously that's not what she said. And that's why I think I'm going to go to YouTube and see if I can just play like that whole segment of her concert, because I don't get it. And people need to listen, because see, he already thinking in his head, what she was going to say. So he has already formulated what he thinks she's saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, just listen to it out, and you can agree to disagree. But why she got to be a crusty old bitch?
Right. Exactly.
Doing the most. Well, Erica, if that's what you said, first of all, you got a right to your damn opinion. That's number one.
Right.
Just like I think he sick as hell, and if he came to my offices, I'll be like, yo, somebody else need to do this right here, because based on what I saw on Lifetime, I don't think.
But like I said, I bet Steph would do it.
I'm sure she would. But yeah.
Okay, I found it. Okay, so the title is "When Hoteps Overstep." Why are so many quote unquote woke women like Michelle and Erykah Badu are defending R. Kelly? I'm mad that they using the word defending.
Well, first of all, that title is very misleading.
Yes, it is.
That's not what they did. But see, that's to get the readers. That's to get the readers.
And this is somebody who's on the other side of it. They even got a part of it called Erykah Badont.
Oh, Lord. Okay. See, that, again, doing the most.
Right. So what?
Needing the headline. Bye.
Yeah.
Boy, bye.
Okay, here's what she said. Having eyes that can see all points of view is a blessing and a curse in the court of public opinion. That's what Erica said.
Okay.
And then that's what Michelle responded to, but I ain't found her response yet.
Okay, so basically, by me trying to be open-minded and seeing everything from all sides, I'm being bashed because I'm trying to not just say the man's a monster and everything, basically.
Right.
Okay, all right, well, everybody has a right to their opinion, and people who bashing her and all that, go get a life. How about that?
Okay, here's what Michelle said.
Okay.
Thank you at Erykah Badu for reminding me to stay clear and to love. Love does not begin and end in the way that we seem to think it does. Love is a battle. Love is a war. Love is a growing up. James Baldwin.
I like her album. I don't necessarily that the whole you're trying to bring in the love everybody. Is that what you're saying? Like love everybody for whatever they do, don't do, and just try to come from a place of love. If that's what she's saying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I don't feel like I love R. Kelly like that.
Well, I mean, I don't. But again, we don't know what kind of relationships they had with him in the industry. They may have been friends of his. We used this example earlier this week. You do some foolishness, I'm supposed to all of a sudden be like, okay, well, Kim, I don't love you no more because you did that foolishness.
No,
so that's what I'm saying. We don't know what their relationship was with him that they could just not love him anymore if they once loved him.
And I don't think it's fair to say because we don't know if they did or did not. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if they did or didn't, but regardless, if you, and I don't know what that has to do with like them being quote unquote woke. Just because you woke does not mean that you have to love everybody. You see, now you're putting a whole nother thing on being woke.
No, being woke does not mean that you have to go with everybody else's opinion or everybody else's thoughts and feelings. That's what their attack on being woke is. Y'all ain't woke because y'all not thinking of it like everybody else is.
Well, yeah, that doesn't make sense. And there are so many levels to being woke. You can be woke spiritually, you know what I'm saying? You can be woke ancestrally, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So just
let me tell you when I ain't woke.
Okay, tell me what
in the morning. No morning.
You know what?
I ain't never woke in the morning.
You know what? God damn it! If I'm looking for something to throw at your ass right now.
How about that?
But I can't reach.
I got you woke.
I need you to take the wokeness more serious, okay? It's more serious.
Whatever. Not when other people throwing it around like a dish rag.
I know, but yeah. Okay, but anyway, Erica, Michelle, do what you do. Continue to love, peace, and spread the word of love and hope for everybody. And try if you had a relationship with R. Kelly, if you come forward, try to get us some help. Because I'm gonna tell you, sis, if you did, like I told you today, if you did something so egregious, I would be very disappointed. I may be angry, but I still love you. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. Now the whole love for everybody that I don't know, I can't really say that I'm down with that. But I want him to get help so that he can be a better person. That's it. And I
don't know him personally, and I don't like what he did either. But I'm not gonna say burn him at the stake.
Yeah, no, I don't want you to burn him at the stake. No, he ain't got
because it didn't come. His initial behavior didn't come from a place of hate or malice, or and maybe I think like this because of the field that I work in. But he wasn't just he wasn't just evil.
I don't feel like I know enough to say that he is just not, that his core is just not bad. I don't know, even though all the thing about his sister, blah, 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 blah. I don't feel I know enough from that 6-hour documentary to say that.
That one focused on the victim, it didn't focus on him.
No, but I'm saying, his other brother, even though, and he might have acted out in a different way. He's in prison now, and he said he was allegedly molested by the same person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he didn't go around victimizing other women, and
he did.
So that's what I'm saying. So I don't know, but I don't know. Based on that, and we are not going to do a predator or a victim again. But anyway, Erica and Michelle, keep on love, peacing, and trying to make the world a better place. Shit.
Yeah, because that's what that is.
Because that's what they're doing. But first of all, she did not defend or justify what he did.
No,
not at all. Okay. Sis, I just want to say this real quick because it's funny to me. And it lets me know where the owners of the Golden State Warriors are. They played in Washington over the weekend.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So last year when they won the championship, they did not go to the White House to meet with Trump.
Right.
You remember Trump said he disinvited them, but they were in the
I remember all that.
Okay, well, how about they went and saw Obama in Washington this weekend? Sis, they got a whole team photo. They on Twitter, and so I call that the Warriors Trump. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it. And I love the fact that the owners support the players. You know, like unlike Jerry Jones for the Cowboys, you know, you got to stand and put your hand over your heart. I love it. I don't know if they're Democrat, they might be independents, but I thought for them to be in Washington, not go see him last year, and then plan to see him when they went there this year, basically like 45, kiss my ass. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it. Now, for whatever reason, they took the picture down off the Golden State website or whatever. Maybe they thought that was doing the most, you know what I'm saying? And or pushing it in Trump's face. I'm not sure. But they took the picture off the tweet. They took it down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But honey, look, it's already been seen by 1.10 million people. So, you know, I thought that was cool. I love Steph Curry for stepping up and believing and doing. I'm not going to even sit here and play like we want to be a part of this man and his rhetoric. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They probably would have got McDonald's too. You know,
Exactly.
like Clemson did. So anyway, I thought that was cool. So yes, I'm not a Warriors fan, but I'm a fan of theirs for doing that right there. Love it.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right, sis. Let me tell you something. Now, you know, last week I went to the gun range. Oh, sidebar, girl, we got some feedback from a listener about us and our conversation on the gun range.
Okay.
And it was good. It was what he said was, he said, I tried to help you. You know how we talking about dispelling myths about guns and stuff and how you're afraid of them and all that.
Yeah.
That dialogue between us will probably help more women go to the gun range and learn how to protect themselves. Yeah. And this listener said that this was that was a really good conversation between us, and he really enjoyed listening to that part of the show.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yay.
Thank you. So I did get that feedback. But anyway, so everybody know who listened last week. I went to the gun range for the first time. Very excited. Gonna try to get my sister up there in a couple of Wednesdays because it's free. And but I was reading this article, sis, about the rapper and the rapper Kings, Kyn King in Louisiana. What's going on with Louisiana these days?
So, Louisiana always crazy.
I think he got 5 kids. The youngest being 2. And he gave all of them guns.
What?
Yeah, he gave all of them guns as gifts. I think the oldest one, sis, 8, but like 8 or 9. And the youngest is 2. He even gave the 2-year-old a gun because he said now they'll be able to protect themselves.
So now they will shoot themselves. You know?
I want to know, where's DSS?
They're going to shoot each other. Exactly. Is that not a DSS case?
Where is the DSS report that's being made? This is all on Twitter and in the news. Can somebody go to this man's house? Where's the mamas? Where the mamas at?
Right.
He said because now. So why does your 8-year-old need to protect themselves from kids at school? I don't get that. And if I'm not mistaken, sis, if you look at the picture, I want to say the little baby got the gun in his hand. Now that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's the little 2-year-old got one and the other one. Okay. All of them got a gun in their hand.
And I just want you to tell me where is DSS? Where's the mama? And why are you allowing this man to put this foolishness on those kids? Now, there might be some fathers out there who might say, nah, I understand. And if there is, please shoot us an email.
But he look like he's 12 years old himself.
Yeah, but sis, why? So then when the kids shoot one another or shoot themselves, then
they got the right to bear arms.
And okay, but can they be old enough to walk first?
Right. You got the right to bear. You got to be a certain age to bear arms. What are you talking about?
I mean, I don't know. And sometimes I wonder if people do stuff for publicity, because they say sometimes negative publicity is still publicity.
Right.
And I don't know. That just bothered me, sis, because that for me that's just straight ignorant. And I need, I hope some men are listening to this. y'all just let me know. Maybe I'm overthinking, but to me, that's just complete ignorance and the poorest level of parenting that you can ever think of. Now,
well,
go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna say I would hope the man listening on the other end don't think because he can carry guns that his sons can too.
Well, I
right now,
I want fathers to take their children of the appropriate age to the gun range and teach them about guns, and just like I did last week. But it's something about this story. What does a 2-year-old need with a gun? See, that's what makes me think he's just ignorant and a poor parent.
Yeah.
Now, if you got your 11-year-old and you're taking them out in the backyard and you're saying, hey, this is a gun and this is what you do, and if and I'm gonna show you how to shoot it, and something, I get that. And if dad is on the road and the 11-year-old needs to learn, if somebody breaks in the house, this is what you do. But it's something about that in this article, sis, that's just not right.
No.
Because you can't make me understand that a 2-year-old needs a gun for any reason. I don't care how small it is. Nobody's going to make me understand that.
Well, you can't make me understand that an 8-year-old need one.
Well, yeah.
Or a 10-year-old.
I'm gonna tell you what somebody's gonna say.
Or a 15-year-old.
Let me tell you. Well, I'm gonna go. I can see what the 15-year-old trying to learning
how to use it, yeah, but not carrying it.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you what somebody's gonna say. White men teach. They teach and give they children guns at an early age. They be shooting deer when they 3 and 4 years old. Still stupid as hell. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
Because you are not capable of comprehending the dangers of it at that time. Exactly. Your brain is not developed fully enough for you to understand that, oh yeah, my dad gave me this. I'm going to point it between my eyes and pull the trigger. Okay, but anyway, his ass. But anyway.
What? Oh, Lord. Your nephews. Say hi to Aunt Kim. Seriously.
Who's that, Edison?
He said,
hey, Eddie Boo.
You gonna speak? Hello.
Made it look, did his thing and walked out.
Right.
Okay. Okay. All right. So anyway, rapper somebody at Louisiana Department of Social Services or NICE, whatever y'all call them. Why don't y'all go check in on Kings and his Kings and his children, cause it might be a hot mess, and you better have your shields on when you go, cause ain't no telling what's gonna happen when y'all walk in the yard.
Right.
Here he go.
Side note, I read a story earlier that said something about a bunch of DSS caseworkers getting in trouble for lying about visits and stuff.
Well, sis, if they didn't have 500 cases, they wouldn't have
exactly. And that's exactly the point I made on the post.
Yes. You either have to say, can I make the visits? Sidebar. Look, can I make the visits, or do I lie about the notes? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly. Because it's too many. You can't.
That's right.
So the whole system needs to be revamped. No, it's not okay for them not to do their job when they're supposed to and to lie about doing it. But it's also not okay for one person to be expected to see 500 people in a week.
That is correct.
Figure something out and do better and stop opening up stupid cases.
How about hire more people, give them more training? How about that?
Hire more people, give more training, and be more mindful about the cases that you actually open, because some of them are stupid as hell.
Well, you know,
and don't need to be open.
Sis, all you got to do is call.
The ones that they don't open are the ones where the churning up dead.
All you got to, it's just like the law says. All I got to do is call 911 and say somebody did something.
Yeah, and they can come in and find no evidence and still open up a case.
Got to open up the case for 90 days to make sure. You know what I'm saying? So,
they just need to revamp the whole system. But anyway, that was a sidebar.
I just need somebody to go check on Kings and his 5 children who got guns. They are bearing arms, so y'all need to go check on that.
Right.
But anyway, okay. All right, sis. Now, I don't know if we won't touch on somebody's toes right now. Step on somebody's toes. I'm going to ask and I want to know, okay? So I'm just going to put it out there because that's what we do on the Lynn and Kim podcast. Well, anything, everything, and nothing. And I feel like I can ask you or put it out to the world, whatever the hell I want to, because this is our podcast. So we all got the whole thing about Kamala Harris running for president. She is the Indian and Jamaican former district attorney, current senator from the state of California. And she is an Alpha Kappa Alpha from the great, wonderful HBCU, Howard University. Well, everybody was excited. Oh, and by the way, she was here Friday night at the Pink Ice Ball. One. So at the Pink Ice Ball, you know, she was here, and so, you know, it's a pretty big deal. Like, you know, black woman, you know, all of that. So
Right.
This is what I guess I'm bothered, sis, and maybe we might have to get once I get into why I'm bothered. Maybe somebody can come on and explain it to me, okay? But so the big thing is she might win because she's an AKA, and you know there are 20 million AKAs in the country. You know what I'm saying, or in the world. So
Right.
you know, so 1, she's a woman, she'll get the woman vote. 2, she's black, she'll get the black vote. 3, she's an AKA. All that is fine. But the article said, pretty girls, we got work to do. What the hell does that mean? No, sis. What does that mean? It didn't say, okay, all AKAs, all Soros of the pink and green, it said, pretty girls, we got work to do.
Well, it's the name. That's what they refer to themselves as.
What? Oh, go on, because I don't want to say something now. And
But I mean, I can't go but so far now because I'm not.
Okay.
I don't know the ins and outs. I just know that that's how they refer to themselves.
So all AKAs are supposed to be pretty, as in the outer beauty pretty.
I suppose.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I did not like that because for me, what does that mean about the deltas and the zetas and the sigmas and the gammas and whomever else is out there?
I don't know that they mean for it to mean anything else to them, about them, I guess I should say.
Okay.
I just know that that's their like nickname type thing. They are known. They do steps that is pretty girl steps and pretty girl moves, and you know.
Okay, let me say this. Okay, so like the Omega Sci-Fi, they are Q dogs.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. Q dog, you know, rough, manly, burly, something. Okay, I get that. The Kappas, Kappas are what? Pretty boys.
Pretty boys.
Okay, oh shit, wait a minute now. Okay, but check this out. But they didn't put an article out that says, pretty boys, we got a lot of work to do.
Right.
So
I'm not sure that it should have been used in that context necessarily, but
maybe that's it. It's something about that doesn't seem sisterhoodly to me. You know, now, let me be the first to say, I didn't pledge anybody's sorority. Okay. I was approached. I was recruited, but this is a sidebar, sis. I can't pledge because if you, sis, didn't learn your line, and then I got to get beat because you didn't learn your line and I learned mine. See, no, because when you hit me with the paddle, I'm gonna hit your ass back. So I'm not that one. So, and that's okay. Got plenty of friends who are in sororities. Love them. That's good. Do your thing. I'll just stay with me, find me, because, you know, I remember. Oh, can I tell you this quick sidebar?
Yeah, sidebar.
Okay, so I had a friend that went to Benedict with me. Her name was Jahira. Hey, Jahira. And she pledged a sorority. I won't say which one. So it was 4:00 in the morning. Okay. And she had been ripping and running, just beat down. She was studying. Then whoever her line sisters were, or whoever was their big sisters or whatever, they had her doing like their work for school, you know? And then and we were roommates, and they called her 4:00 one morning talking about go to Waffle House, I'm hungry, and you better be here in 30 minutes.
Right.
Okay. And so I was like, yo, Jahira, hell, it take 30 minutes to get to Waffle House from where we live on Leesburg Road. You know what I'm saying? So you can't make it there. And then if she didn't, she knew what was going to happen. I was like, man, you crazy as hell. You crazy as hell. Tell that bitch to kiss your ass. She said, no, I can't, and left out the door. First of all, what if something would have happened to her 4 o'clock in the morning out by herself? I don't know. So that and I know the whole pledging and the thing and proving yourself, but I don't know. I found it to be a hot mess. That it had nothing to do with nothing. But anyway, I want an AKA, and what you said, sis, might be the thing. You said it might not. It should have been used in that context. I need someone to explain that to me, because for me, it seems like you're saying that the AKAs are pretty. So then what does that mean for all the other sorority and sisters and stuff of the other black or not even black sororities? I don't know. I just saw pretty girls. We got a lot of work to do.
Right.
I was like, okay, shit. So I guess I'm just on the ugly side.
And I guess it's just kind of, it lets the other AKAs know that you're talking to them, I guess, in a way. I don't know. Maybe the fraternity guy can chime in.
But can't you say, what? Let's see, AKAs are the ski-wee thingy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So can't you say, let's go out and ski-wee our sister into the White House? Or I don't know. It's just something about the whole pretty girl thing.
I got you.
Yeah, I didn't. And so now, sis, you are more social than I am. I need you to reach out to some AKAs and see if we can get them on see if we can get them on the show to tell and to explain that to me.
Okay.
For me, that goes back into that colorism thing. I feel like, the whole brown paper bag and I'm prettier than you. I just don't find that to be very unifying. I find that to be divisive or divisive. I've heard it both ways. Do you know which one it is, sister?
Either one. Okay. I just like divisive better.
I like divisive better. So I think it's divisive, and I would like an AKA to, if they read that article, if they agree with the title, and am I misinterpreting what it is saying? But there was nothing positive about that to me. And because I'm not an AKA or in a sorority, maybe I'm going to the left with it. But I want you, sis, to reach out to reach out to some AKAs, because I know you know some.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, you do too. But okay.
Yeah, I mean, I know some, but you in that whole social thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway,
okay.
Now on the Kamala thing, right quick. Yesterday, they're talking about her policies and how her policies have not helped black people. Sis, who policies doesn't help black people? You know what I'm saying? Like all the presidents, even Obama, what policies have been there to make the lives of the black community better? So they're talking about her policies, that she was a horrible AG in Oakland. She was a horrible judge. She voted for one guy to get executed when the DNA, I mean, just all kind of stuff. But I'm just like, yeah, but maybe she has seen the light. So that's what I responded on Facebook, because I'm like, if I was judged on who I was at 26, a whole lot of people wouldn't like me. I am such a better person now. I am beginning to be more, quote unquote, woke. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm trying to understand what we came from, how I can be a better person. You wouldn't have liked me 20 years ago. I was not. Sis, I'm trying to tell you, there were some things that I'm not proud of in my past. That's why I could never run for office. Good Lord. Shit. Sis. Breaking news.
Oh, Lord, every day.
Candidate. Someone came out with this and that. You know what I'm saying? No. But Obama, and I made this point on the Facebook thing. I said, Bill Clinton in my lifetime had some of the worst prison reform in the world. Some of his prison reforms was so detrimental to the black community, and some of those people with the 3 strikes and all that who are in prison now was because of Bill Clinton. And don't get me wrong, and I voted for Clinton. You see what I'm saying? Because he was, out of who was out there, I thought he was better than George W. Bush. Okay, but what I'm saying is, we deemed him the first black president in jest, but still. And his shit, so now they talk about, she ain't for the black people, and how can she understand blacks when her mama is African? No, her mom is Indian and her dad is Jamaican.
Well, like Indian from India?
Sis, I don't know, but I'm saying she black.
Right.
And then they said, well, she didn't choose black on her application. Well, technically, she's not African American. She's Jamaican and goddamn Indian.
Which is biracial.
Absolutely. So I'm just like, it's going to be all of this nitpicking. But my point is, I'm not going to vote for Kamala because she's a woman, because she's black, or because she's an AKA. I'm going to do the research on her. I'm going to watch some of the people that I trust in the media and the news. You know what I'm saying? And because people change. People, as you grow, as you get older, sometimes you grow in your mind and your philosophies. Right. Sometimes you don't. And maybe, who knows? Maybe now that she has seen the light, maybe she's a senator now, she can do something different. Who knows what she is? So, and then call her on that. When she has a town hall tomorrow, I hope some of the questions are asked about her policies. Let's see where she is now, not what she did 10, 15 years ago. And,
because they coming out with guns already.
Oh, absolutely. And I know, and I made the point about people changing, because I know a friend of ours, I hope she'll be a friend of the show one day, said that the best indicator for future behavior, the best predictor of future behavior is past behavior, something to that effect, And that's why I said, well, if that's the case, then I don't have a shot in anybody's world, because there's some things that I have done and said in my past that I am not proud of.
Right.
But I am not that woman now. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And it took me to grow. And then you meet people, you meet new people, you broaden your horizon, you broaden your mind, you become more open-minded, you start listening. Sis, I hope that every day from talking to me, you learn something from me, just as I learned something from you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, I just, and Tariq Nasheed, how he, and I love Tariq because he keeps me on the Black Power, what's going on behind the scenes type of thing. But I mean, sometimes I think he goes too far to the left. How can she understand the plight of the black person when she's Indian and Jamaican? How much closer to black can you get? You're still people of color.
Exactly.
You still of color. And to them, you are still a nigga. Oh, God damn it. I'm sorry. I keep I gotta find out if we can say that on the podcast. Oh my God. Okay.
The word has been buried. No one is supposed to be saying it.
Well, then that's living a lie, because it's being said and it ain't no term of endearment. Like Jay-Z, still Nigga. Okay. My baby daddy and my husband in my other life. Okay. But anyway, okay. So all I want you to know is this. Vote. I don't care who you vote for. Just use your right to exercise the vote. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't talk. You can't talk crap when things don't go our way and then you don't go vote.
Right.
So you can't have it both ways. So I'm gonna listen to right now. If I had to vote today, sis, I think I would vote for Bernie Sanders.
Bernie.
And I just want
Bernie.
Can somebody? I'm just saying. Can somebody please go just get Bernie a stylist? Bernie look like he wake up every day and just go in the backyard and just pull something off the clothesline and just go to work. Bernie ain't got no style. Bernie hair. Bernie.
But see, that's why I'm scared. I'm scared of Bernie. Bernie is old.
But Bernie don't age discriminate, sis. But Bernie for the people.
I'm just like, do we have? If he was to get in there, do we have 4 years really?
Well, hell, shit. Hillary was.
How old is Bernie? Bernie got to be 80.
No, Bernie look 80. Says he ain't that old. He just.
Hold on, let me see.
Okay, Google Bernie age.
Cause Bernie look like he can barely make it.
But look, Bernie was here, and Bernie said, "And the president of the United States is a racist." I said, "You better call him out. You better call him out in South Carolina."
Oh Lord, Kim, he closer to 80 than you think. He's 77 years old.
Oh, damn,
Yeah,
Bernie.
my mama born in the same year.
Oh,
77.
77, 78, 79, 80, 81.
He will probably be the oldest president in history.
Well, hell, now Joe Biden up there too, but I don't think he's
He
77.
ain't that old.
Oh, Lord. Well, I ain't gonna age discriminate because age is what R. Kelly say with Aaliyah. Age ain't nothing but a number, right? I don't know, sis.
Let's
But
see who the oldest president was.
I like the fact, like how he wants universal health care and free college tuition and all that. And now for a fact, see, he was down in the grind back in Mobile, Alabama. See, he was actually there. So this ain't something that he just putting out there to try to get the black vote. He's been with the causes to help blacks all his life. So if I had to vote today, I would probably vote for Bernie Sanders. And we're going to hope that he would live the first term.
Well, oh Lord, you so.
I'm just saying.
Well, the oldest was Ronald Reagan, who was 73 years old.
73.
And of course, we know JFK was the youngest at 43.
At 43. Okay. Well, anyway, so
that's. I mean, I'm Bernie cool and all. He just got to have an on-point vice president. Then I might feel a little better.
Well, somebody who can come in and just, if something happened to old Bernie, because damn, I didn't know Bernie was 77.
77. I told you Bernie was old.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna age discriminate because, honey,
Bernie ain't age discriminating. I'm just a little nervous.
What you nervous about?
I mean, Bernie could live to be 107, but
yeah, but Bernie won't need to be in the White House at 107. I'm just saying. Okay, all right.
Just a little nervous.
Okay, well, anyway, just vote. And vote for who you think would be best for you and the causes that you believe in. And I want somebody to tell me what the pretty girls mean. And sis, I need to have that on the next show.
You know, you got to worry about senility when people are 77.
Oh, say that word again.
Senility.
Talking about being senile.
Yes.
Yeah, look. All right for the senility. All right. All right.
Dictionary going tonight.
Can you spell it? Can you spell senility?
No.
Listen, I was like senility. S-I-N. Look, S-I-N-lility.
Ain't no S-I-N. I don't think it's S-I-N.
Look, I'm just playing. Senility. There you go.
Oh, I spelled it right in my head.
Okay,
S-E-N-I-L-I-T-Y.
Okay, senility. All right, trying to show the listeners how smart you is.
All right. You gotta let them know, girl.
You said something else earlier today too. Now, you hit us up with something else earlier on the podcast.
Let's see, senility and parental alienation.
Yes. Let me write that down. Parental alienation and.
She's so smart.
Damn. Let me see. Well, the ostentatity of the simplicity. I want to feel like I need to say something. I feel like I need to say something smart.
You've been saying smart stuff all evening.
Oh my gosh. She said the senility. I was like, what?
Yes, you gotta worry about that senility, girl.
You didn't say being senile, the senility. Girl, I ain't mad at you now. All right. Look, my sisters are smart. My sisters are smart.
All right. You better tell.
So see, since you so smart with the senility and the parental alienation, let's talk about when a lie is a lie, ain't a lie. Okay. Now, sis, I got a question for you.
Answer.
All right. I got somebody with a situation.
Situation.
All right, this ain't no email situation. This is a situation that came to me this week, and I said I would
straight. Okay.
I said I would bring this to the podcast. Okay. All right. There's a person who has a situation. He had the love of his life, and they were together for several years. Circumstances in life and situations, they broke up.
Okay.
They broke up. He was devastated, and he thought he would not be able to move on with life. But he did. Life is good. He moved on. In a relationship now, I think over 5, 6, 7 years.
Okay.
Relationship seems to be pretty healthy. Nice girl. Nice girl. Well, guess what happened a couple of weeks ago?
What happened?
He got a Facebook Messenger wavy thingy that said hello from the ex-girlfriend.
Dun, dun, dun.
And he replied. He asked me, should he tell his girlfriend?
Current girlfriend.
The current girlfriend. Cool. Everything's good. What you think?
Well, that depends on what the reply. What was the reply? Hello.
I'm gonna paraphrase what it kind of said. It said, I'm so glad to hear from you. It's been a minute. I often wonder how you are. Take care, and you please call. I would love to catch up.
Oh.
Should he tell his current girlfriend?
Well, what is he telling? Why is he telling her?
Because it's the honest thing to do. Well, this is what I said. I said, if the situation was vice versa, would you want your girlfriend to tell you? He said yes.
Oh, well, then he got to tell her.
Okay, but then I said, but if it's innocent, and if you know that was the love of her life, is that going to bring some unneeded insecurities y'all way if things are
right?
Good? You know what I'm saying? But he says, I feel like I'm lying to her, and I was like, but you didn't lie. So my question to you is, so my question to you, but see, she would have no reason to ask about if you got a messenger on Facebook,
right?
So my question to you is not saying something the same thing as a lie?
I don't think. Well,
I know, right? I'm like, damn. I'm like,
I mean, that's circumstantial, definitely. It depends on the circumstances. In a situation like this, because the whole here's the number, call me.
Fumbling.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
In this situation, what if the chick calls?
Okay.
Then what?
They were friends. They were together. She was the love of his life.
But if she calls, then that's gonna start up a whole nother situation. Then if you on the phone,
hold on, I got something for you.
Okay.
She's married. She's married with 2 or 3 children. Okay. Okay, that don't matter?
No.
Okay.
Because then if she calls and you on the phone, he on the phone with her one day and girlfriend like, who you talking to? Are you going to lie? Or are you going to tell the truth?
Okay.
That's when you need to worry about it.
So you're saying right now, since it was an innocent messenger little thingy, don't say nothing. But if they have a conversation, that's
I just don't know how you even say something. Like, do you pick up the phone to call just to say, hey, I was just calling to tell you that my ex sent me a message? Huh? Why?
Okay.
Why would you do that?
All right. So let's just say, now let me tell you why I say yeah. If it's no big deal, right? Because let's just say one damn day you're on Facebook scrolling together, and then the damn messages pop up or some shit, and it happened a month and a half ago. Why you ain't tell me a month and a half ago? Why I had to find out like this? You see what I'm saying?
Why would you tell it? Period.
Because it's no big deal, right?
But like you said, if it could bring up insecurities and questions and wonders that don't need to be questioned and wondered about.
So let me do this and then you give me the answer. Sis, should he tell his current girlfriend that he got a Facebook Messenger hello reach out from the ex-girlfriend?
No.
Okay. I must say yes. And
then you're going to start some trouble.
But here's the thing. If I'm trusting you enough to tell you, and you insecure, and you can't deal with that, that's not my problem. I feel like I've done the right thing, and if you want to get to tripping, that's on you. And if you want to, jeopardize the relationship, that's gonna be on you. That's kind of how I see that, because I feel like if I found out later, I'm gonna be way more upset than you telling me now, unsolicited, so to speak. That's just me. Now,
well, I also feel like it depends on what you said. Because what if the message came and you said nothing, or you said, "Well, hey, yeah, I'm all is well. Good hearing from you," and that was it. What would be the point in saying something about that?
Because it's no big deal. I think you go in and say, "Hey, babe, just want to let you know that."
Well, are you doing that because it's an ex?
Well, yeah. It would be because of the ex situation. Yeah, it would be because of the ex thing, and yeah, it would. I mean, because hell, but see, for me, if like John Hutto reached out to me a couple of weeks ago, and I told Rod, I was like, "Hey, John, I got a Facebook messenger from John I went to high school with." That's just, for me, that's just kind of like pillow talk. You know what I'm saying? It's not reporting. It's just conversation. Look, it's just conversating.
Okay, conversation.
Sis.
I guess. I guess if it wasn't already any foolery about it, then I guess so.
Okay, all right. So, I don't think we helped him very much, because you said no and I said yes.
Well, no, I guess so. If it wasn't a situation where there was bad blood with the current and the ex, then I guess that ain't no.
They don't even know each other. They don't even know each other.
Right.
No,
so if it's but I guarantee it's gonna be that new girl gonna have some sensors going off in the back of her head.
I'm gonna say tell it and let the sensors go off, and just keep doing what you're doing. Because if she find out now if you start having these little side, I guess I need to ask, well, why did you give your number? Why did you give your number?
They start conversating.
They start. Okay, sidebar. So
what?
2 people just got shot outside of a gas station in Lexington.
Oh
Lord. Okay, I'm just saying. I don't know.
Lexington?
In Lexington, yeah.
Where you saw that at?
It just came on my news alert.
Oh Lord.
2 people shot outside Lexington County gas station tonight. Here they go. Okay, but anyway. All right, sis. So I'm going to say, when I have this conversation tomorrow, I'm going to say, trust your gut and do what you feel is right. And if you feel like you would want her to tell you, then I think you should tell her. That's what I'm going to say.
Right.
Okay, I got another scenario for you. All right. This came from the movie Traffic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a Omar Epps. And what's the look? Paula Patton, I think.
Yes.
Okay. So
I synced it.
You synced it. Okay. So when I heard about the listener and this particular question, this particular problem, and I watched Traffic last night. So I was like, "Ooh, this is a good one too." All right, sis. So when they were at the house and Omar, well, not Omar, whatever his character was, when his girlfriend found out that he slept with her friend before they met, and he did not tell her, she said, "You lied to me." And the first thing I said was, "But he didn't lie. He didn't tell you."
Right.
Okay. But do you think he should have told her when they knew that when they met and then they knew that they knew each other? Should he have told her? Or should the friend have told her? Either one.
Dang. That's okay.
Come on now. Talk to me.
That's a sticky one.
Okay.
You know, I'm thinking maybe he should have told her.
Okay. Why do you say maybe?
Because of you wouldn't want her to find out some other way.
The way that she found out.
Yeah.
Okay. So see, sis. Okay. So let's put this in me and your life. Okay. So I'm telling you about this guy. Oh my God, sis, I have met the most perfect guy. Oh my God, he is just so all of this, right? And blah, 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 blah. So let's say, for instance, we kind of backhand dating over here for like a month or two, right? So now I'm ready, sis, for you to meet him. So we going to meet at the Grand, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I walk in with my new boo. You done slept with my boo 15 years ago.
Right.
You not going to tell me that you slept with him?
Wait a minute. I'm your friend?
Yeah. So when
Yeah.
I walk in with him and I'm like, hey, Ralph, this is my sis, Lynn. Y'all looking at each other like, oh shit. I'm like, at that conversation right there, be like, sis, oh my God, I fucked him 10 years ago. That's all it was. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
so then I can't get mad at you. It ain't
Right.
like, so see, I'm saying at that moment, then me and you can move on. Now I don't know if, I'm sleeping with somebody who done slept with my sis, but it was way before me and him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just tell me the truth. Like and so let's say we met each other. Now we all at the table, y'all looking at each other looking crazy because you know what done happened. I'm the only one that don't know. And then I find out later, sis, I'm going to be mad at you more than anything. Because you're supposed to be my blood. You're supposed to be the one who always got my back. So what would be the reason that you wouldn't tell me? Because you knew how much I love him or whatever. See, to me, that doesn't make sense.
Right. It does. Well, what doesn't make sense about it?
That you wouldn't tell me. Because
it doesn't. It doesn't. Now, I would tell you, my friend, but should the significant other tell as well?
Yeah,
or whatever.
I'm saying let's have a conversation that damn night at the dinner table, as uncomfortable as it might be. Yes.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, oh shit, hey Kim, I know your sister. We hooked up years ago. Oh my God, this is so crazy, so awkward. You know what I'm saying? But if you left that situation and went 24 hours without telling me, sis, I think that would ruin our friendship. That would ruin our sistership.
Yeah, I wouldn't have no problem with that exchange.
Okay.
That would be easy.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying now. I was just like, but she was like, you lied to me. And I was just like, well, no, he didn't technically lie. He didn't tell you.
Right.
I think he should have told you, but I don't think it was a lie.
Right.
To lie would have been like, no, I don't know her. I never slept with her. That would be a lie.
Right.
So
agreed.
The question, the question is, when is a lie or not a lie? If you don't tell someone, is it a lie? Technically, the answer would be no for me.
No. Mm-mm. I agree.
Okay. But then, so the lie is when you blatantly tell a falsehood in order to deceive. That's a lie.
Say that one more time.
I don't forget what the hell I said.
Oh, Lord.
So anyway,
play it back.
Listen, so anyway, a blatant lie with the intent to deceive.
Uh-huh.
That's a lie. Somebody asks you something,
and the real answer is yes, and they say no.
But if I don't ask you, then you could, if you know something, sis, and I don't ask you specifically, but you know that somewhere in the back of your mind, you should be telling me that's not a lie.
Right.
Okay. So as my friend, if you know something right now that I should know, even though I haven't asked you, you think that's good?
It's not a lie. It's just something I should tell you.
Okay. But withholding it from me because I didn't ask you, you cool with that?
It's just something I should tell you. I wouldn't call it a lie.
Okay. So I said,
you didn't tell me.
Are you good? Okay. If I know something right now about somebody in your past, recent past, if I know something, you haven't asked, ain't my place to tell you, and you find out a year from now that I knew something that you found out about, you wouldn't be upset with me.
Yes, I would be upset, but I wouldn't say you lied.
You would just say I deceived you as a friend.
You just didn't tell me. And I don't even know if I would say deceived. I don't know, because if it's not your place to tell it.
Well, but if I'm your friend and your sister, and I knew that this may affect you one way or the other,
then you better encourage the other person to tell me.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying, I don't know. I've heard people say he lied to me or she lied, but they really didn't lie. They just didn't tell you. So I guess I'm just wondering, is not telling the same thing as a lie? Some people on the technicality, they say no, but yes, but yes. So anyway, I thought that was cute. She was like, you lied. And I was like, no, he didn't lie, but I get what she's saying. You know, I get it. So anyway.
He didn't lie. You didn't tell me.
Right.
Correct phrase.
And I'll be like, yeah, you're right. No, I didn't.
You're right, I did not.
You're right. So now can we move on, please? Can we move on? Okay. Sis.
Yes.
Look here. Woo. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna beat the hell out of you tonight. Okay. Now, you know I'm new to this Facebook thing. Sis, I got a whole sidebar here. Hold on, because this is my brother. And he go. Now, he know good and well I'm on the podcast tonight. But see, then I got to answer the phone because, you know, mama over there done had surgery. You know what I'm saying? And is you calling?
Who, that Michael?
Yeah.
Text him.
I just did. I just said on podcast, is everything okay? You know? Because why is he calling at 9:00? Hold on.
That's weird.
Well, yeah, usually, you know, he usually don't call. He usually call.
Michael is random. It could be.
And then I saw him earlier today. He ain't say nothing. So, but anyway, okay.
But you know, he random. He'll think of something and be like, "Oh, let me call."
Okay. Well, yeah. Just so anyway, I'm gonna see if he texts me back. Okay. Earlier this week, sis, you sent me some foolishness, and I first of all, I didn't even know. I just kind of was stunned.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering how many people saw. Yeah. Guess what he called it? Guess what he said?
What?
He calling to ask what's the name of our podcast. Oh. Hey, sis,
I need him to know that 14 episodes in.
Sis, I feel like calling him and telling him on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Listen, because he got an iPhone, so I can tell him what to do. Let me see. Okay, sis, can we do this? Can we do this live on the podcast? We're gonna do this live on the podcast. Okay, hold on. Now y'all gonna be able to hear this now. This is how real we are. Okay, hold on. All right, I'm gonna put on speakerphone. Okay, because I can't have two earbuds in my ear. Michael, you are live on the podcast on speakerphone, so don't say nothing ignorant, okay?
I see why y'all set me up like that.
Because I'm calling to give you the information.
Hey, Mike.
You know, Lynn said, "What's up, Mike?"
Hey.
He's about, hey, okay. You got an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, on your iPhone, you should see a podcast app.
Okay.
Okay, scroll through it and is it purple, sis?
Yeah, it's purple.
It's purple, and it's gonna say podcast. Click on that.
Okay.
All right, you found it?
Nah, I'm not doing it right now.
Oh.
They got to wait. They got the phone.
Oh, okay. So then find the app, then go to the app, then put in anything, everything, and nothing, and it should pop up. Then you're gonna click on that, and then you should see all of our episodes should come up, and then Mike, it's gonna say subscribe. And when you subscribe to it, every time we do a podcast, it's going to come to your iPhone with a notification that we got a new show on. Okay. So just go to the podcast app, type in anything, everything, and nothing. You'll see a microphone, and it's going to say with Lynn and Kim, and then you can see all 13 of our episodes right there. Okay. All right. Everybody, this is my brother Mike. Say what's up. Thanks, Mike. All right, babe. Later.
All right.
That was so cute. Hey. Oh, I know, right? You set me up like this.
You didn't listen.
But let me say this, sis.
You know I like to hear that voice.
This sidebar. Man, I must say, our people really trying to support us, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, like you said, why he doing his 14 episodes in, I don't know. But it don't matter. Better late than never. Okay. But sis,
Better late than never.
better late than never. Okay, back to this ignorant shit that you sent me the other day.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, sis, I don't even know how to introduce this foolishness because just go ahead. I mean,
Well, interesting that you say this ignorant shit, but earlier you was like, should I say on a serious note?
I know because
But we just gonna roll with it because I don't know if it's serious or ignorant or what.
okay, anytime we talk about rape, it's serious.
Right.
But anytime you on Facebook Live showing your coochie cat, that's ignorant. So I mean, under any circumstances, nobody should be raped. But anyway, what we're talking about, guys, is the young lady in Atlanta who was allegedly raped while she was Facebook Live. And I said, I'm gonna shut up now and let you explain it because I don't know nothing about Facebook Live.
Well, you said it. She was on Facebook Live. She was recording the whole night.
Right, she was at the club. I mean, drinking, dancing.
Turn it up. It was her birthday. She was twerking,
turn it up.
all of that.
Okay. Then she gets hooked up with this guy.
Yep.
They are flirting, which it looks like to me. I mean,
Right. Which I heard that they met like on Facebook and discussed meeting up there or some foolishness. I don't know if that's true. Allegedly.
Okay. Now, so they at the club, they meeting, flirting,
And she got all of that recorded.
grinding, buying each other drinks, kissing on the neck, and all this stuff. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then they start, now all this is on Facebook Live. They start walking somewhere in the club, outside the club, and a very, what's the word? Sex act begins to take place.
Yeah, but they didn't walk nowhere for that, did they?
Yeah, I mean, remember she had the phone in her hand and she was walking. They looked like they were walking through the club. So
That was at the end.
that's why I want you to sit here and tell me.
Okay, well, yeah. It was all the dancing and kissing on the neck and all of that. And then the act starts. But you can see that it clearly leads from, they start from dancing. He's behind her. He's kissing on her neck. And if you ask me, he's doing some other stuff too that we can't see before it gets to the actual act that we still can't exactly see, but you know what's happening.
Okay, but sis, I thought that they kind of walked like back to a corner or something. When I said walk,
did at some point at the end.
Okay.
Like at the end of the video.
Okay. I wish there was a way we could post the video because, I mean,
Ooh, child.
I was just like, OMG.
I wonder if it's even still out there, but
Look, it'll never go away. You might delete it, but it's always going to be out there, sister.
It was quite graphic. I mean, you didn't see any body parts necessarily. Well, it's the top, sort of, kind of, but no, you didn't. But you know what was happening, and
and the fact of the matter is,
I know she's saying she was quote unquote raped.
That's the point I want to get at, sis.
But I'm not convinced
she was raped. What I'm saying is, if anybody is raped and violated in that manner, there is no excuse.
Right.
But I'm looking at the totality of that. What those 12 minutes that I saw, and I don't know what he did in the latter half of that video, but when she was like, "Don't do that," I was just thinking whatever he was doing at that moment, you can do it here, but don't do it there.
Right.
That's what I got from that. Not stop you raping me.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of okays going on too.
Yes.
Okay.
And then it goes to the fact where he was like, "Oh, all right, baby, like, oh, I didn't know you didn't want me to pump you in the butt." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my bad. Because he was like, babe, okay. So then, now it's over. I'm wondering, sister, she thought she cut off live. Now it's on Facebook Live. you ain't got no choice but to either go with the rape or you got to go with, oh shit, I done fucked up.
Now, what has got people out here convinced that she was being raped was that she was saying, "Help me, stop,
Sis, I heard.
help me."
And
She
and
was,
you
and she
sound
was
like she said it too. You sound just like she
exactly,
said.
"Stop, help me," and she was crying.
Okay,
But
I'm gonna watch it.
if she really wanted him to stop, I'm sorry to say, I don't think he could hear her say stop.
Okay,
She wasn't, and she didn't make any other moves to alert him to stop. You know what I'm saying?
whew, okay,
So I don't know how he was supposed to know that he was supposed to stop,
okay,
and that
sis.
she wasn't okay with what was happening because she wasn't fighting it.
Okay, sis. Okay, Oh Lord. Okay, okay. You in the club, right?
Hmm.
And drinking, flirting, y'all grinding, all this going on. You casually, flirtily lead me over in the corner where we can get our fuck on. Okay. Now we be doing it, and I'm in you, I'm penetrating you, and you're saying stop. Now you want to stop after the third thrust? No, I'm see you. I know I'm trying to be sensitive here. They say, okay, what I'm saying is they say no means no and stop means stop.
Mm-hmm.
So you go, oh, stop. And then he go, one more time. Technically, you've been raped. If you go by the letter of the law, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And so you got the loud music going on. You are clearly involved in some type of thing with this man.
Mm-hmm.
And then you liven it. Now, I don't know, sis. What did it for me was when he said, "Oh, my bad, babe." He called her babe.
Right.
If you raping somebody, you don't be, "Oh, babe, my bad. I'm sorry." You know what I'm saying? I thought he was saying, "Look, I tore that asshole up, and I wasn't trying to do that. It's dark or whatever." I don't think he was saying, "I'm sorry because I'm violating you." I thought he was saying, "Oh, my bad. I can't do it like that."
Right. And yeah, that's what that part sounded like, because like I said, there was a lot of okays, and then there was a, "Oh no, don't do that."
Say it again, sis. Jeez, I'm not laughing at the lady if she was raped.
There was a lot of okays.
What that sound like?
Okay.
Sis. He hitting that coochie, that thing slipping, hit that button. She like, "Oh, hold up.
Don't do that.
Don't do that." That's Jesus. I'm not laughing, Lord, at the woman. I'm just saying.
Okay. That's what it sounded like. And of course, the popular opinion is, "Oh my God, this is awful. She was raped." But
I don't see it like that.
if she felt like she was violated, here's my thing. If she felt like she was violated, he didn't realize he was violating her.
Woo. Now we probably gonna get some pushback on this, right? You know that, right?
Probably, but I don't think he was quote unquote violating her intentionally.
Okay.
That was not his intent. He was doing what he felt like he was invited to do.
He was invited to do. Now I'm gonna watch it one more again because I watched it twice and I just did not see the rape thing. Now there are reports that she's supposed to be married with some children, right?
Mm-hmm.
So see, sis, I'm just wondering, because she turned up. Did you forget to turn the Facebook Live off?
Right.
So now your husband and your mama and your brothers and your sisters and your uncles, everybody's seeing this. So now you got to go with, "Oh, he raped me." You got to take that all the way to the end.
Because she also went back and partied after the whole ordeal was over.
Okay, sis. All I know, I saw a woman who was very, very inviting. And I think she was a skanky asshole for doing that. And I think he was a skanky asshole for fucking her at the dance and on the dance floor. Both of them. So no, take that and throw that damn case out the damn courtroom, because ain't nobody gonna win. Sis, What are you doing?
Okay. Looking at a video that's got to do with what we're talking about.
Oh Lord. Okay, do you want to share it with us? Because I'm feeling some type of way that you done put us on mute to go watch a damn video.
He said that the boy spoke out, and I was trying to find that.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, did you find it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what did he say? Or do we go ahead.
He was trying to help her up off the floor.
Okay, well, that don't make no damn sense. Okay, well,
but this particular video I'm looking at right now showed him pick her up, and now he's like holding her up because she's like dead weight. However, it did show him look like he did something, pull up his shirt. She's like limp, dead weight right now.
Well, that's not the video that I saw.
But it's not the same video. It's not the video that we saw from her perspective.
Right. Okay.
I don't know where this video came from, but she all the way asleep in this one.
Oh wow. And see, that could be after the fact. Oh, we don't know when that was. So yeah, see, it's too many. There's
she
too many.
Holding no phone on this one.
Okay, it's too many unknowns. But it says, what you got that on Messenger?
That's weird. No, this is on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Give me the name of it. I'm gonna go look at that too. But anyway, I think both of them. I think there's some truth somewhere in the middle. I think she got to do what's best for her, and I think that I would never want any woman to be raped. I would never want anyone to be violated. Because let me tell you something, sis.
He said he's a father and got custody of his son, and he ain't out here doing crazy shit.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't understand what being a father has to do.
Oh Lord, now they talking about she done been hospitalized for trying to attempt suicide.
Well, that's because if her husband saw that video, I understand. I'm just saying, I ain't trying to be funny, sis. Okay, can we go back to Daddy's Little Girl, Tyler Perry movie, and the basketball player, and the girl lied. You know, the girl he was like, I didn't touch her, and she lied, ruined his life.
Yeah,
and ruined his life. So all I'm saying is this: people don't understand why I'm so cautious about me. That's why I don't get drunk. That's number one. That's why I don't drink. Because when you're drunk, your inhibitions, they're out the window. You don't know what the F you're doing. Someone can take advantage of you or whatever. Yeah. So that's why I don't get drunk. Right. And a lady should have a standard about herself that's higher than what any man could ever have for her. Now, when you on the dance floor and you twerking and you ain't got no drawers on, does that say you need to get raped? Hell no. No, that's not what I'm saying. But when you put your shit out there like that and shit happens like this, now you got to decipher who's telling the truth, who's not telling the truth. And I'm not saying because you wear something, you should get raped. I'm just saying, if, like Yusuf said, if none of that wasn't going on at the dance floor, it wouldn't be all this right here. From what I saw, the 12 minutes and 16 seconds that I saw, the 12 minutes before, during, and that 1 minute after, it would be hard for me to say that he raped her. I felt like y'all was having sex. He hit the wrong spot. She was like, oh Lord, oh no, don't do that.
That's what it looked like and sounded like.
Don't do that. And so, I don't know where it's going to go, but I know it was disturbing. Facebook Live and all that stuff, Instagram Live, it's a damn addiction. Because if you married and you out and you turned up like that, why would you want to be on live?
Right.
Because from what I saw her leading him on the dance floor. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't like, she was had to drink up and toasting with him and stuff. Does that mean he should be able to have sex with her if she don't want it? Absolutely not. Right. But I feel like both of them were consenting people doing ignorant ass stuff, and now look at the repercussions. That's what I think. Right. Okay, says I don't want to talk about that no more. That done made me oof. Gross me the hell out. Sis,
Yeah.
man, look here. It's been a long night, sis.
Yeah.
What time is it?
Already?
Yes. Yes.
Well, seeing as how it's 9:44, I guess.
9:44. Seeing that we got started around 7.
Well, this ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
What time is it, sis?
This ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Okay, sis. I got this ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Okay.
My goddamn office is a mess. And I'm looking at it now, and I'm looking to the left, I'm looking to the right, I'm looking on the floor. Sis, I need some help. My damn office is a mess. I got to get some law and order up in this joint, man. Oh man. Okay. Whew. Okay, that's all I got, sister. I ain't got nothing else. That's all I got.
Well, I sent you my this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but it got something to do with something.
Okay.
Last week we talked about what the things that we like and don't like.
Yes.
You know that I like backs and hands.
You like sexy backs, yes.
But let me tell you what I don't like about a hand. A man hand.
Okay.
A man's hands with fingernails.
I need some audio to that video. Can you please tell the listeners what you're talking about? Please. I know what you're talking about. Please tell that's a hot mess.
A hot mess. So I came across this video on Facebook of a dude that had his fingernails done, like done
nicely manicured. Can we say nicely manicured? Okay.
Yeah, not manicured. He had them womanicured because
yes,
they were polished blue, long, and had sparklies on them and things of that nature. Now he looked like little thug life.
He did.
With these nails. We could not hear what he's saying in the video. So I have no idea what was going on there, but he looked a mess.
Well, I need some audio.
Nails.
And diamonds and rings and I was like, what the hell?
What is he doing?
What is he doing?
Is that the new thing? Is that the thing now?
Now see, and his nails, like what's the guy name from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood? A1. A1's nails are painted black.
Right.
So this dude had manicured, pointed nails like the women wear, like what Jayla and you have. I'm just like, what the hell?
Exactly.
That was interesting.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
But I don't want you to have no nails ever.
Okay, none. Nut. Okay, not even short, manicured down with some clear polish. You don't want men to have no nails.
Well, short, yes, but not long. I guess I should say not long.
Okay, not long. Okay,
nut that are long.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, all right.
I think that is the ugliest thing ever for a man to have long nails.
Yeah, that was not cute, sis. That I was just like it. Yeah,
he even took it all the way to the left.
I need the audio to see what he was saying because I don't want to assume what he was saying. I need the audio for that. Okay, but sis, okay, I got another one for you. I need to know, this ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but it got something to do with something. But I want you to tell me if or I might get the producer. I might need the producer one more time. So over the last 3 weeks, sis, I've been driving up and down, leaving the house, going to run errands, going to the bank, going to the whatever, going to my mama's house, coming back home. And there has been this gentleman who he was doing some construction on this side of town. Okay. So they've been out there for weeks. So probably about 2 weeks ago, he saw me, he smiled. I thought he had the most beautiful smile. Okay. So I did the little bum bum, I blew the horn at him.
Right.
Okay. So every time I go by, he'll wave. So I blow the horn. Burr, burr. One day I had the window down. I waved at him. Okay. So Friday, I actually got caught at the light. So he did the whole, like the shoulder, like, you gonna holler at me? You know what I'm saying? So he came over, he picked out his phone. He took his phone out of his pocket and he said, "Are you single?" So I said, no, I'm not. I mean, I'm sorry. I said, he said, are you single? I said, no, I'm not. I said, and so he put his phone back in his pocket, which I thought was very respectful.
All right.
Okay, but here's my thing. When I was blowing and smiling and waving, was I leading him on? Or was I?
Wait a minute, you were blowing the horn?
Yeah, when he would wave, I would say bump bump. You know what I'm saying? But I would keep on going.
Oh no, I don't think so.
I'm thinking that I'm just being friendly. So, producer, as a man, would you take that as me flirting? Okay, maybe the producer's not here. I need a man to tell me if I was leading this man on that I've never met. I only speak when he speaks. You know what I'm saying? I'm only doing whatever. But anyway.
No, I think you're just speaking.
Okay, so sis, this ain't had nothing to do with nothing, but I wanted to share it with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but anyway, anything else, sis? Sis, I don't know what's wrong with me and you. I have taught you 17 times a day, and we still had a 3-hour podcast because that's what we do. That's what we do, man. I said, look, the whole house quiet, sis. Everything was all lively when we first got on. The whole house dark and quiet now. So,
that's the same thing. I think mature and sleep.
Mature and sleep, I tell you. But anyway, anything else, sis?
No.
Okay. Did you have fun, sis?
Yeah.
I always do. I always have fun with you. Again, you know what? You so stupid. Lynn, you do the shout outs over to the team tonight. How about that?
What team? What are you talking about?
The Defy Life team. Ding dong.
I don't know that phrase.
You know what? Sometimes I just sis, it's oh Lord, help me. Anyway, what's up, everybody over at Defy Life? All the podcasters over there, we're doing our thing. What's up, Jay? What's up, Yusuf, our producer? You're making us better every week, sir. You're holding us to the fire to be the best Lynn and Kim that we can be.
I know that's right.
Oh Lord. All right, sis. Well, I think we gave the people what they want. Lots of opinions tonight. You know, I like that. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go find a 20-minute video of the girl in Atlanta. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
I need that.
To watch it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the 12-minute, and then I'm gonna try to find the one that you're looking at where you say she's like limp, like a piece of dead weight.
Oh, that video.
Yeah, because I only got the one, and then sis, you were supposed to. God damn it, we got to go. You're supposed to tell me about the guy who had like the rebuttal to her video.
Oh yeah. Well, he wasn't convinced, basically.
Okay, and this is just some neutral like news guy or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he wasn't convinced that she was quote unquote raped either.
Right.
But now, was he neutral, sis, or was he like a woman basher? Like, you know,
he did a little bit of woman bashing. Overall, he did do a little bit of woman bashing, but he Hold
on, sis. You went out real bad. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did.
Yeah, you went all the way out. But anyway, go ahead.
He did a little bit of woman bashing.
Okay.
But he had some good points about, what was happening.
Okay.
The overall scenario.
The scenario. Okay. Well, everybody just be careful. You know what I'm saying? Be smart in your decisions. Don't go out to the club, get pissed, drunk, and have sex on the floor. I mean, that's the only advice I can give you. Then you won't have to worry about, being raped or not being raped. You know what I'm saying? Stay with your friends, stay off Facebook Live and all of that stuff like that. I don't know. But sis, it's been a night. We gotta get our weekend. Next weekend, sis, is my birthday.
All right.
We gonna get turned up. Sis, we gonna get turned up and get on Facebook Live.
Okay.
I know. Sis, we gonna get on Facebook Live, look, from the house.
I'm ready.
We go look, she ready. But
right.
Of course, sis, I wouldn't want to do this with anybody but you. Again, thank everybody over at Defy Life. Producer, thank you for believing in us. We're getting better. Jay, thank you. Love you guys. And remember, anything can happen. Everything is relevant. And nothing is off limits. Look, you interrupted me. I had to add a little part.
Go ahead.
You know what? Shit, I was going to say something else. Okay. Be quiet till I finish. Okay. And remember, guys. Never mind. I'll say it next week. You know what? Sis. I'm in the middle. I didn't tell you I was going to add some shit.
Exactly. I thought you were finished.
You got my stomach hurt.
You feel my chest.
Okay.
Tears rolling out my eyes. Oh my God. Okay.
Okay. See, y'all, that's how y'all know this shit ain't scripted. Because we be floating up. I should have sent you a text to say, sis, I added some more stuff. Don't say nothing.
Oh, you got my chest hurt. Oh Lord. No ma'am.
Okay. Oh Lord, I needed that.
I can catch the second episode of Real Housewives.
Okay, sis. So we just gonna keep it at the end. And I'll say the next part last week.
Yeah, please. Say that next week.
Oh Lord. Guys, thank you for listening. We are out. Appreciate you. And until next week.
We can't breathe.
Peace.
We'll holler.
How do you defy life? By standing out from the crowd, living life on your own terms, being unapologetically you. Say it all with Defy Life gear. Stylish apparel and accessories for men, women, and kids. T-shirts, hoodies, hats, bags, outerwear, and more. Visit DefyLifeGear.com for all of your Defy Life gear. And remember, your lifestyle should always be defiant. DefyLifeGear.com.